welcome back to Off-Grid Road Under Ranch. We're setting up a battery solar system for our neighbor, and what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead. These are some 310 amp hour batteries. We just got them out of the box. First thing we're going to do is check them for any damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Tiny little dent there. I think they keep putting the little stickers like where the dents are. I don't know. It seems like they're in random areas. Yeah, see, there's a small dent right there, but it's not that big a deal. Or there's pressure against the battery, because if they have like a really bad dent, it can cause pressure. And then they have and the cells can short out eventually. Okay, so the next thing I check for is they all have their QR code stickers, which are all good. The little vents here are not broken. The seals, those are all in great shape. So the next thing we want to do, the very first thing, is basically we want to do a top-down balance. Basically what that is you want to take them to a high state of charge. You're going to bring them up real slowly. So what we're going to do is we're going to bolt all our negatives together to themselves, and then all the positives together, and then we're going to hook it to a constant power supply. And let's go ahead and do that now. So the next thing we're going to do is hook up this other side. And since the batteries don't come up with enough of these because they're not supposed to be in this configuration, I made up my own. I've used it before. I took a 1/2-inch piece of copper tubing for plumbing, and I just smashed it with the hammer out in our driveway, and then I drilled holes in it. So let's go ahead and hook that up. That's just a cheap way of hooking them all together. It's nice and consistent, and that way I can get this done. One thing goes without saying is safety practice. You don't want to be trying to get this side over on that side and making this go between the two, because there's a whole lot of power sitting right here and an explosion can happen. So be safe. This one even has a little rubber handle on it. I was doing this side like this, and when I did that side, I try to keep the handle over there on that side. You don't really typically want to try to put it between the two, because that could be bad. Okay, so the next thing is we're gonna now hook it up to the power supply, and we're gonna have whatever the voltage is for your batteries, the top voltage, which is typically 3.65. You're gonna set your little power supply up to this, positive and negative, and then go ahead and feed it 3.65. Now that is gonna take, especially on these huge batteries, it's gonna take days before it reaches the very top, and you just have to watch it, and it possibly could take weeks, especially with batteries this large. So let's go ahead and hook that up now. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on. We're gonna try to get it. All right, we got our clips, one on negative, one on positive. These are all bolted down nice, check them. So we want to get this at 3.65. Set it 3.65. It's touchy, so even if you get it to 3.64. Tapping it with my finger. We're gonna go ahead and leave it there. Now see, right now this is actually putting in 4 amps, and let's see how it's going down. As it gets closer, once these get to 3.63, all of these, this one's 3.63, this one's the same. Once these are all 3.63, this will go down to 0. That means it's done down a top-down balance. Now, basically what that does is makes these batteries are all the same. So when it goes into the solar system, it's really important because when you're charging, you want to get the most out of these batteries. So when you don't have sun, you'll have a couple extra days or a certain amount of hours extra. So what it does is when the state of charge, when the solar's there and it's charging, the batteries will charge all at the same rate. If you don't do this, one battery will go up super high, the other one will be down here, and then once the battery reaches 3.65, it turns off all the power to all of them. So then they'll balance out and go back down. And if it goes back down enough, it'll come try to go back up, but you'll have a cell that will be off. And so what this does is get them all kind of aligned together and makes them play well together. So that's just the first little part. So now we'll see you in a couple of weeks later from now. All right, we're back. It's been about, I believe, about a month since we put this thing on. We've been running it at 5 amps for the last 30 days. You can see now that it's not putting any amperage in, so these have been top balanced. So basically what that is, to reiterate it again, is that we put these all together, and each one of these cells are going to be at the exact same level, so they'll be charging and discharging at the same rate. So this is it. So we're going to take this apart, take it out to the property, and then we'll take it from there. For the door, but at least we can put everything together. We'll do the sides and then
one piece for the door.
Yeah. And I think they might even have cut ones there that are full foot. They might.
Home Depot?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have 2 different sizes. They have 1.5. They have a 3/4.
And then all of these.
Alright, so.
Oh, wow, you taped everything ready too, huh? Dang, brother.
Nice and tight.
I have tape.
You have silver tape?
Yep.
All of them?
Those 2, right?
Because it's no joke on it, all goes bad.
Really?
It'll explode. It's gonna be an actual explosion. This is where it gets really bad. Like, if you fucking drop anything in here, this is real shit now. As we're, this could fucking explode in your face. So not good. Not good.
So how do we make the junction here?
Boom. Okay, battery connection 2 gets 1 on the positive. That was that one right there. This one here goes back over there because I fucked up. But you just go to the negative. Right? Battery, this is battery 1, 2, 3. Battery connection 3 gets it on the negative, just way over here instead of on the positive. There you go. Now we got it.
Okay.
Now butter over here.
Now
Real butter.
DC6.
DC6 is this one right here.
And that is on positive.
That is on the positive. DC7
is a negative. Yep, that's the one.
That is on the negative. Yep.
It's there. Okay.
DC7, right?
That's 1, 7.
Okay, so 7 is this one?
Right here.
There.
No,
7.
that's 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. So BC8 is positive, and it is.
I gotta go backwards. Or let me just go again. 1. Okay, so we're at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. Let's go back to 7 real quick.
7 should be negative. BC7 is negative.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so BC8.
BC8 is on the positive.
And check it.
Yep.
Is that it? Yep. BC9
is a negative. Yep.
Negative. And then red should be BC10. And that should be on a positive.
Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, this is 9. 8, 9, 10. That's on the positive. Yep.
Okay, so now we just go our way with that.
Okay.
We're starting back again on this one, black.
And that would be
So see how it says
BC11.
black? Yep, BC11. And that should be a negative.
And it is.
BC12.
12 is a positive.
Positive. Is that the right word? And the colors. This is, so what is this again? So
that is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is a positive. 11
is a
negative. Aha! We got it. We got it. That's so easy now. We got it for sure. 12
is a positive.
Is a positive, and it's on a positive.
And then 13 is negative.
13 is negative.
14 is positive, and it is, right?
14 is positive.
And then
15 should be negative.
15, yes, is negative.
And then there also is a red that goes to the very last one.
Yes.
Yeah. That's called BC16.
Okay.
Because this is 15. Oops, why did I do that? 310 amp hours.
Oh, like you did earlier. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just gonna leave everything kind of the way it is right now.
Okay.
No reason for me to take tools. Bring them back out again. There you go.
I'm holding it up. See, I wouldn't have known to check for all of this.
We got lots of money sitting here, so triple checking everything.
Yeah, well, but I mean, I just, not knowing.
Yeah, no, I know. Me knowing, it's like you got to make sure you check every fucking thing twice, and then if you think you're right, you're probably wrong.
Go check again.
Yeah. If you're like, oh, I know I did it right. No. You're probably wrong. Most likely.
No.
Yes. Oh, right now.
Okay. When you get this going, this will kick on the water heater or the water pump. Oh, kind of interesting to see.
It's using more, right now it's using more solar than it is battery.
Really?
Yeah, if we had this hooked up, I can tell you how much it's using, but right now I can only see the batteries.
What do you mean hooked up?
Well,
It's hooked
we
up.
gotta hook this to the internet now to your phone.
Oh,
That's the next step. So that will tell us what this is taking in from the solar and putting out into here. Right now, this is only taking 1 amp out of the battery. And actually, it's not even, it's charging 1 amp. So you're running everything off the sun right now. You're not using zero power. Everything's coming out of the panels.
I wonder why the water pump isn't. Oh.
It's coming out of the batteries, plus the solar. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a stress test you just put it into. Big time.
So now I can go shut it on.
Yeah, All right, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. We got this thing hooked up, man. It runs great. Joe now can wash his laundry. The pump can turn on. the AC can run. His coffee machine is good to go. So pretty cool. We also have it hooked up to the internet now. So when he's off into town, he can make sure everything's charging correctly and there's no problems. We actually put this cord in here so we can put the generator out here and charge things up on cloudy days. I mean, it's just working great. We also, I don't know if you guys know, but we put styrofoam in here so for cold days it keeps them nice and cool. In the future, we'll probably put some fans, maybe one blowing in cool air and one sucking out the hot air, something like that. But you can see here we got the BMS here just floating in the air so it stays cool. All the leads to the batteries. I mean, the system's, any work that needs to be done, you can see that we got the information there. We also have the books back over here in the back. This thing's running. You can hear that thing cracking right now. It's going good. Right now, see, we can even, he's charging 19 amps. Everything's looking good. The cells are all real close together. This is after a whole night. He still has 240 amp hours left over. He's 3 hours away from being fully topped off, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Pretty cool. I want to go ahead and ask you guys to like, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, if you have any questions, please comment down below. It really does help us. We'll see you next time. Peace.